Hello everybody and welcome back. Root Beer here with more of the 2005 Grade 7 Gauss. And if you read the title of this video, you know we're going through question number 12. A bamboo plant grows at a rate of 105 centimeters per day, which is actually kind of fast, I think, for a plant. That's over a meter per day. On May 1st at noon, it was 2 meters tall. Approximately how tall in meters was it on May the 8th at noon? Okay, so when I see this, I notice May 1st at noon, May 8th at noon. The difference between two of the same time of day is always a whole number of days. Okay? The difference between noon today and noon tomorrow is a full day. The difference between noon today and noon next week is a full 7 days. Okay, that sort of thing. So we'll be able to, if we appropriately count out, we'll be able to count out how many actual days have passed. Then, once we know how many days, we know the rate it grows per day, so we should be able to calculate by multiplying those two numbers, number of days plus 105 centimeters per day, we'll be able to calculate how tall in meters. Now they ask us in meters, but the growth rate they gave us is in centimeters. We want to combine our units properly, so the first thing I'm going to do is say the growth rate isn't 105 centimeters per day, it's 1.05 meters per day. Okay? So that's the first thing we're going to do. So our plant here, (1.05 meters per day. So now we need to count the number of days. We start with May 1st at noon. Then we go to May 2nd at noon, and it's been a full day. The 3rd at noon, that's been another day. So we've had 2 days overall. So between the 1st and the 2nd is 1 day. The 1st and the 3rd is 2 days. The 1st and the 4th, well, it's going to be 3 days. So if we want to go all the way down to the 8th at noon, it will have been 8 minus 1, 7 days. So the plant, it started 2 meters tall. And then we have 1.05 meters per day times 7 days. And we line it up this way so that the units, day, cancel out, and we'll just be left with 2 meters plus some other number of meters. 2 meters plus, well, we can multiply this in our head, 7.35 meters. We're going to get a total of 9.35 meters. And that's how tall the bamboo plant should be now. Let's double check, is that one of the possible answers? So, you'll notice that the answer we got is there at the end. 7.35 is something you could have gotten if you forgot to add on the fact that the plant starts 2 meters tall. You'd be correct with 7.35 if the plant started from a seed, if it was 0 meters tall, but it had already grown a bit before we started our counting, our calculation. Okay. Other interesting answers to note, C here. C would just be if you assumed that there was 1 day of growth. And I'm betting that A and B are our answers if you messed up the number of days. Like B if you thought it was 6 days, and A might be if you thought it was 8 days. But we got our answer of E, fairly confident in that, so that's what we're going to put down, E, and that's it. Then we can move on. So I will see you guys in the next video for question 13.